So Donald Trump had a rally last night in Las Vegas, and he was over half an hour late. But while he was running late, he was taking to Truth Social, and he was ranting and raving. What was he ranting about? Well, the fact that the media, and he spelled it MEDEA, which is wrong, but he was saying how the media is not pointing out the fact that Vice President Kamala Harris did not work for McDonald's like she claims. Now, what is all this stemming from? Well, Vice President Kamala Harris has said she worked for McDonald's when she was in college, like 40 years ago, and she worked there briefly. I don't know how long, but she worked there during college. And some conservative fact checkers trying their best to go back and find this can't find any records of her working there, 40 years ago, and she didn't put it on her resume when she applied to be a district attorney or to work in the prosecutor's office. Well, working for McDonald's doesn't translate into being an attorney, so she didn't include it because it wasn't relevant work experience. And that's where this all stems from. They're claiming that, it's some big gotcha. It's not. It's nothing. But that's what Donald Trump is so worried about right now, is whether or not she really worked for McDonald's. The fact that she even claims to have worked for McDonald's, and I think she really did, says a lot of, the fact that she worked for McDonald's, it says a lot about her. She came from a middle-class background. Donald Trump has never had to work a day in his life. You would have never caught an 18-year-old Donald Trump working at a fast food joint. That type of a job was beneath him. But he thinks it's some big gotcha that they can't find this record from that long ago. A lot of businesses don't keep employment records, that far back. Especially that was pre-digitization, so it would have been paper records. And they probably didn't keep them that far because they would have been paper records. Those take up space and everything else. So it's not really a gotcha, but Donald Trump sure is worried about it because he has nothing to attack her about. They're not getting anywhere with anything. His talks about immigration aren't working. He's not attacking her with any other policies. Nothing is working. And he's spinning out. He's flailing. He's trying anything and everything. And this is his latest attempt at anything because he needs something to be an attack that lands. And, he doesn't know any other strategy. He's not able to change his plan to win this election. If he can't go on the offensive and start getting these things to work, he's lost because he doesn't have policy to back up on. He doesn't have anything else or any other strategy. So that's what Donald Trump was so worried about last night, but I don't think it's that big of a deal.